Hi, it's Colleen Schmidt from Divination Counseling Service, here today to present to you the Trans-Neptunian Admetus. So let's look at some keywords for Admetus: blockage, delays, obstacles. So obviously doesn't have a really good energy going in, but really it's not about being bad or good. Again, with Admetus, you can get to the bottom of the matter. With Admetus, you can persist, you can endure. Admetus allows us or helps us to remain firm. So it actually has good attributes with its strong presence. The orb, if you will, is 0.35, or like 35 minutes a year. And it takes 617 years to make its whole orbit. So if you think about how slow it's going, that's actually how it is. It affects things. Diminished is a word that comes with Admetus, people who might be wanting to lose weight. If Admetus hits you a certain way, it's a great time. You definitely lose weight. You lose weight really whether you know about it or not, but generally it's associated with diminished weight. When something shrinks, when it diminishes, becomes smaller, becomes more specialized, that is all the domain of Admetus. Thinking of a boulder, Admetus is a boulder. It's a stone. It's an immovable object. I have known people that have had Admetus ascendants, and one of them actually did work with huge stones, and he kind of reminded me of Admetus to look at. Not that he was small, because he wasn't, although they can be, but there's something about that stone quality, or being able to work with something that's so resistant to being pliable, so resistant. So when you think of resistance, when you think of digging your heels in, you're thinking about Admetus. Admetus is also shunning. And if you're familiar, I live in an area where there are Amish, and they actually shun. And I actually have had some interesting conversations regarding shunning. Shunning is also equating to divorce. Okay, so like divorcing yourself from something is very Admetus. But Admetus is also about the slow build. If you build something slowly, it can be better. The other thing about it, if it comes with Jupiter to the ascendant, the whole picture here, it can also mean that your fortune is through being settled. In other words, your business is better because you're settled, because you've built it up to this place. You became a part of the neighborhood. Admetus is not bad or good, but in a transiting chart, if you're really waiting for something to happen, Admetus is two things. It's first, your ability to endure and persevere. We all need that. But secondly, it is probably warning that it will be the slow build, and that there will be obstacles and delays in that process. I know I did write in my writing that slow and steady wins the race, but think about building a stone house. It takes a little bit longer. Think of the Three Pigs? The house that's built of stone takes longer, but it's not going to come down as easily. And the idea of brick, one of the people I knew was a brick mason. He was smaller, but he was not small. Like his hands were not small. So you're talking again about somebody that's working with stone or brick. Okay. One of the astrologers, Arlene Kramer, I talk about her from time to time. She's somebody that I studied with years ago, but a lot of stuff that she said has stuck with me. And one of the things that she did say was that the sign of Taurus, the sign of Taurus is considered the bull, stubborn. Think of Admetus as that stubborn bull. Okay. But here's the thing. You know the glyph for the bull, okay, and it has the horns. Admetus actually has that round circle in the horns as well, only it looks more like Mercury. Instead of having a crossbar through Mercury, it actually has a platform. And that, it's like your Mercury's fleeting. And of course, there's a cross in the head of it, okay? There's a cross in the head of it. And so you have this energy of Taurus, but you also have this energy of Mercury, but it's like Mercury that's been made to stand still. And that's what the glyph looks like too. So I like looking at the glyphs when we're doing the Trans-Neptunians, because the glyphs can really define a lot about the actual Trans-Neptunian. Some of them are not as easy as others, but for the most part, I think that of all the glyphs in the astrology, they are among the easiest to figure out because they really go with the interpretations. So as we go through the ideas of all the things that Admetus can mean, it does come in handy when you do need to endure or persevere. When you are someone who needs to remain firm on boundaries, that's a good one. You want to have a strong Admetus. I think you want to have a strong Admetus when it comes to getting to the bottom of a matter too, because you don't want to give up halfway through the research project. You want to go all the way. So Admetus has a lot of value. Besides being diminishing and delays and obstacles, it really does have this enduring, persevering, digging your heels in, remaining firm, and getting to the bottom of it type of energy with it as well. With that said, if you have any questions regarding Admetus, if you have any questions at all regarding astrology or tarot, please contact me through divinationcounselingservice.org. I can get back to you directly. If you're interested in a reading, I do private readings and private chart work. I'd love to meet you. But most importantly, share, like, and let people know out there about these wonderful little configurations, because that's what they are, but they're Trans-Neptunians, the hypotheticals, the Uranian planets. Until we meet again, happy readings.